All right, we've all been there. You're relaxing at home, and suddenly your dog decides it's pillow time. Or maybe they're just a little too focused on licking themselves. It might leave you thinking, what in the world is going on? Well, before you freak out, we're here to break it down. Today on Poglease, we're tackling one of the most awkward yet fascinating dog behaviors. Why dogs pleasure themselves. Spoiler alert, it's more common than you think and there's actual science behind it. What is it called? Let's start with what it's called. In behavioral and veterinary terms, this is often referred to as masturbation or self-stimulation. Yep, even dogs have moments like these. It's a natural and instinctive behavior that can look like humping objects, licking their private areas, or rubbing against surfaces. But before we dive into the why, let's clear up one thing. This behavior isn't necessarily sexual in the way humans experience it. While hormones can play a role, there are actually many other reasons why dogs do this. Why do dogs do this? So why exactly do dogs engage in self-pleasuring behavior? It boils down to a few key reasons. 1. Hormonal drives. This one's the most obvious. Intact dogs, that's unspayed or unneutered dogs, have higher levels of hormones like testosterone or estrogen, which can lead to sexually motivated behaviors. It's especially common in adolescent dogs who are going through a hormonal surge. 2. Fun fact. Did you know that male dogs can remain sexually active even after being neutered? While neutering reduces the hormone levels, it doesn't always eliminate the behavior completely because some of it is learned or habitual. 3. Exploration and curiosity. For puppies and young dogs, this is often part of exploring their bodies. They're figuring out what feels good or what's normal, much like human babies and toddlers do during their early development. 3. Stress or anxiety relief. Dogs often self-soothe in ways we don't expect. If a dog is feeling stressed, bored, or anxious, they may resort to licking or humping as a way to release pent-up energy or comfort themselves. Think of it as their version of stress eating or biting their nails. Real-life example. A rescue dog named Max developed a habit of humping his blanket every time his owners left the house. After working with a behaviorist, they discovered it was his way of coping with separation anxiety. 4. Physical discomfort or irritation. Sometimes it's not about pleasure at all. It could be a response to an itch or irritation. Dogs with urinary tract infections, allergies, or skin issues might lick or rub themselves excessively to alleviate discomfort. So, if your dog seems unusually focused on their private areas, it might be worth a trip to the vet to rule out any medical problems. 5. Habit or attention seeking. If a dog realizes that a certain behavior gets a big reaction, whether it's laughter, scolding, or attention, they might keep doing it. Dogs are clever, and sometimes they're just looking for a way to engage with you, even if it's a little awkward. Is this normal? All right, let's address the elephant in the room. Is this normal? The short answer is yes. Most dogs will engage in self-stimulation at some point in their lives. It's part of their natural behavior and isn't something to worry about unless it becomes excessive or disruptive. However, there are a few situations where you might want to intervene. If your dog's behavior is compulsive, meaning they're humping or licking so much that it interrupts their daily life. If the area they're licking becomes red, swollen, or irritated. Or if they suddenly start this behavior out of nowhere. In these cases, it's best to consult your vet to rule out medical issues like infections or allergies. Topic 4. How to manage or reduce this behavior. Now, if your dog's self-pleasuring behavior is becoming a problem, don't worry. There are plenty of ways to manage it. Here are some expert tips. 1. Neutering or spaying. This is often the first step for dogs whose behavior is hormonally driven. While it may not eliminate the habit entirely, it can significantly reduce the intensity. 2. Distraction and redirection. When you catch your dog in the act, calmly redirect their attention to something else, like a favorite toy, game, or training activity. 3. Provide plenty of exercise. A tired dog is a happy dog. Make sure your pup gets enough physical and mental stimulation to burn off excess energy. 4. Avoid reinforcing the behavior. It might be funny in the moment, but laughing or reacting strongly can reinforce the behavior. Instead, stay calm and redirect. 5. Consult your vet or behaviorist. If the behavior is excessive or accompanied by other symptoms like obsessive licking or signs of discomfort, consult a professional. They can help you identify whether it's medical, behavioral, or a combination of both. At the end of the day, Self-pleasuring is just one of the many quirky things dogs do, and in most cases, it's completely normal. Dogs don't have the same social taboos as humans, so they don't see this behavior as embarrassing. It's just another part of being a dog. But as responsible pet parents, it's our job to make sure their behavior is healthy and not a sign of something more serious. So next time your dog does something that makes you laugh or cringe, remember that they're just being themselves. Thanks for watching Poglies, your go-to source for all things dogs. If you found this video helpful or just entertaining, give us a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Stay possum, and we'll see you in the next video.